spot. My name is Terry. I'm with Nicole from Down from the Count. I'm with Maddie from Top Row Squishy. And today, we are with someone from the DFW area. We're with someone who's known for keeping it sexy in the ring, as her Twitter profile will tell you. We are with someone who will be facing Thunder Rosa in her last match.
Oh, no.
Give me a second. We are with Baby D. What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. Don't cry, brother. Don't cry. Don't cry. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Before I ask my first question, I'm gonna tell you why I'm crying. I was at the Mission Pro. Hell Has No Fury, and I saw Baby D. And Baby D, you know, she was on the microphone during an intermission, and she just randomly looked at me and was like, "If I love wrestling, you love wrestling, we love wrestling."
Yes.
And I couldn't do nothing but laugh because I was like, "Why does Baby D know this?" But it was great. It was a good pop. But Baby D, I always ask, what started your love for wrestling, or why do you love wrestling?
I love wrestling because I grew up in it. I'm third generation. My mom wrestled. My grandfather wrestled. So I've literally been around it my whole entire life. And I literally can remember like being a little girl playing outside and taking like the trampoline and like setting it up against the fence and like practicing drop kicks. Now I can't do a drop kick now. Don't get me to lying, but you know what I mean? I can do drop kick then. Now I got like the jump up like the like I don't know, like a pillow. It hits and it doesn't bounce.
I'm not hearing this. Baby. Did you say your mom was a wrestler?
Yeah, my mom wrestled and my grandfather.
That's awesome.
What are their? I don't know them. What are their names? Are they prominent? Do you know?
General Von Kessler wrestled out of the Sportorium, and then Lady Diamond, which she wrestled in the Sportorium a little bit too. Mainly like the Texas scene.
Did you?
But like a long time ago, like 80s and 90s.
Did you go to the? Were you in the Sportorium? Did you watch those matches?
Yeah, I was in the Sportorium when I was little, like all the time.
Oh my God. I always hear about that place. Can you tell me a little bit about it? I'm like jealous.
I mean, I don't remember I remember it being, I remember the smell, like it smelled like must, like a must smell, like it just stunk. I remember like being there like before things open and like watching them like do the popcorn setup and stuff like that. And then I always remember setting up like where the wrestlers would enter at and like being like it having like this like railing stuff. And I remember this old lady, like this old lady. I mean, she's old, being on the front row with like an Akbar like doll, like yelling at Akbar. Like I just remember those like little things.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna let Maddie. Maybe he's not gonna do this to me. I'll come back
Oh, Baby D. So how do you feel about this match coming up with Thunder? Are you excited? Are you excited to end
excited. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. So whenever I literally like I called up Thunder because I talk to Thunder all the time. Like she's one of my best friends. And I called her up and I was like, hey man, like my last match is gonna be my birthday, November 7th at MPX. And she was like, it can't be your last match. I was like, why not? And she was like, because I gotta be your last match. And I was just like, all right, so when we gonna do this thing? And she was like, Mission Pro December 11th. I was like, bet, got it.
Oh, nice. I'm so happy that that's gonna be, you know, if you have to end it, what a way to go, right?
Right. You gotta go out with your friends.
Exactly. I mean, it's so cool. So what's gonna be in the future for Baby D? Like, do you have any plans?
Well, I mean, like the last Mission Pro show, I did the announcing, so you know, possibly that. Maybe do like a little GM, maybe a little managing. But as far as like wrestling, I just don't want to actively wrestle anymore. Like my body can't take it. I'm old, man. I'm 32. Like that's old. In wrestling age, that's like 64.
I'm 38. I'm about to be 39 in a month.
Yeah, that scared me. I'm 31.
But I understand it's very different from like, having a desk job than being in a ring taking bumps all the time.
Exactly. Like I'm a nurse. Like I mean, I got scrubs on still. Shit.
Thank you for for what you do though, nurse.
Oh well, thank you. But I mean, like, I'm on my feet all the time, and then I've been wrestling since I was 15 off and on. So like my body's beat up, man. My hips hurt. I lay down sometimes and I'll be like, oh Lord Jesus.
No, and you can being a nurse, you could probably like tell what's wrong with you too.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's a sciatic today. Hold on. Let me just sit down a little bit today.
Listen, if you end up doing like managing and stuff like that, is there any companies that you're interested in, or you're just open to whatever?
Well, I think mainly like the whole thing is like, I think probably Mission Pro, New Texas Wrestling, which is a company down here that I run all the time, and NPX, where like it's a home wrestling show. I think those 3 shows will be the shows that if I do anything, it'll be with them.
Nice. And right now, you had like about 7 years wrestling in total?
Well, okay, so I wrestled from age of 15 to 18, so that's 3 years. And then I started back in 2013, 2014 till now.
Awesome.
So I have a few years under me, but
what would you say was like your most challenging match to date?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think that I ever been scared in a match until my first match coming back after I had surgery this year. I've never had a match where like I was like, so basically like prior to COVID, I had found out I had some really bad health problems, and I was gonna have to have surgery to take care of those, and I needed to step back to allow myself to heal. So I was gonna be out for 12 weeks, and at that time, I was just like, okay, cool, 12 weeks, I got this. I'll come back, I'll bounce back and be fast. And then COVID hit, and I was like, fuck. Well, if I can't wrestle, nobody can wrestle. Stuff it, bitches. My bad, I cuss a lot.
No, you're fine.
No, you're good.
No, I'm really enjoying this.
You ain't tripping on the person. You can be yourself.
Absolutely.
So then I was just like, all right, cool. So then my surgery got pushed back. So then I was like, all right, fuck you, COVID. Like, come on now. At least like, So then people start wrestling shows come back late, and I was just like, oh man, I really can't wrestle. Can't wait. And it was like a month to a month and a half before I could come back. And then I did like this little walk-in, like run-in to set up the match for my comeback match. And my first match back was a last woman standing match. And I was just like, that's cool. I do surgery and I come back like a superhero.
That's right. Winning. That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome.
So, I think that was probably like the most difficult match though, just because like you don't know how your body's gonna react. I got in the ring, I did some training and stuff, but you still don't know how your body's gonna react. You're gonna get hit with kendo sticks and chairs and doing dumb shit.
Yeah, I hear you. Listen, I'm gonna kick it back to Terry. Terry trying to get away. Kick it to Nicole.
Yeah.
Nicole.
So, what has been your most rewarding moment / your most or the moment that you're most proud of that not a lot of people necessarily might know?
That's kind of a really difficult question because I've had a few of them. So when I first came into NPX, which is the Dallas location, a Dallas-based like home, basically my home, basically, they gave me this big, huge push, and I became a Triple Crown champion there. So tag champion, their middle class championship, and then their heavyweight championship. So that was like a proud moment because like I was not really the first woman to do that, but I was the first woman to be a Triple Crown. But I was like, I had a huge shoe to fill with Amber Moon being the last woman to hold their title like that, So being able to hold all all three of the men's championships, that was a big moment. And then I think with Phoebe and I being holding the Sabotage Tag Team Champions and going everywhere, and then being able to go to London and wrestle, that was kind of like the moment of, wow, all right, cool, I'm good, I can step back and do whatever now.
I love that. So I know Maddie asked, so I know, and also I want to say I applaud you for being a nurse. I work with nurses every day.
Well,
I could never. I couldn't. It's hard.
Man, it's hard when you get those people. They're calling. They're like, "Where's my prescription? You ain't done."
That's me.
I don't know what your prescription is. It's probably the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Well, they won't call me. Well, then call them. Don't call me. I don't got time for you.
Yeah, you'd be shocked. Yeah, we would have people who would be like, "Hey, did you make my appointment for so and so?" And she's like, "No, you're supposed to do that. I don't know what you want me to do."
Exactly.
But is there any place that you wanted to wrestle at, or you kind of wanted to have a little bit of a run at that you didn't really get the chance to?
Not really. I think I did everything that I wanted to accomplish. Like, I was able to wrestle outside of the country. I was able to wrestle all over Texas. I did a few shows out of the state. So I did everything that I wanted to, because ultimately, like, from day one, like from when I was younger all the way till now, I've always said it. All I wanted to do was have fun. And I've done that. I've made a lot of friends, and I've had fun. And that's all I wanted to do.
I love that. All right, Terry, I'm going to kick it over to you and close it out.
I actually have one more question.
Ask her before I do it to her. Ask her.
How did your name come about?
So, okay. Well, thank you. So it used to be Baby Dumplings, and it was Baby Dumplings, and Killer Tim Brooks, which was one of my trainers when I came back. I've known Killer since I was a kid. And I remember sitting in the ring, and he was like, when you first came in, I didn't think you could wrestle. I didn't even think you could do anything. But damn, you're good. And I was like, cool, sweet. All right. And he goes, I think I'm going to come up with a name for you. And then like a week later, he was like, Baby. And I was like, all right, cool. And he was like, Dumplings, check this out. This is what I want you to do. I want you to come dressed up in a schoolgirl outfit, like a Catholic schoolgirl outfit. I want your hair and pigtails. I want one hair, like one down, one low. I don't care. He was like, I want mix-match socks on, mix-match shoes, mix-match everything. He was like, but I want you to think you're all that in a bag of chips. And I went, I am all that in a bag of chips, so you don't got to worry about that. And then he was like, and you're gonna be from Sports Illustrated. And I was just like, oh, so now I'm a Playboy too? Got you. And then the fans turned into Baby D, and I just kind of ran with it.
Nice. I love it. Love it. Terry's dying over there. Terry.
Baby Dumpling.
I love it. I love it. It's so funny. Love it. Baby D, Baby Dumpling.
Do you get any next Friday Baby D jokes?
A lot of people think that I got the name from.
That's what I was originally thinking.
Everybody thinks that.
I didn't.
But I'm still like, you know what? I got all the cakes. I got all the cake hookups. Don't worry about it.
All right, all the cake hookups I need. Nah.
Yes.
So let's fire this up a little bit, Baby D. Next Friday, December 11th, you'll be facing Thunder Rosa. I think you guys are 1-1.
We are 1-1. She
With
got problems.
And I know you like to talk your stuff. Are you trying to take this win, leaving out the ring and being like, hey, I got 2 on you only got 1 bragging right for the rest of the time?
Exactly. That's exactly my goal. Retire after I win. That's the goal.
That's it.
Are you retiring in the ring? Like when you beat her, like last match, thank you, I'm done.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's
Exactly.
gonna do.
That's the whole thing. Is like
Just
this is
like
legit
that.
my last match, so I'm going out with a win. Like I hate to disappoint your Thunder fans out there, but I'm going out with a win.
Get it, baby D.
So who won the last match? You won and won. So the last match you guys had,
She won. She won.
So you won the first one, and you
I won
said,
the first.
are you saying you're gonna win the last one also?
I'm gonna win the last one too. Third time a charm.
That's right.
So what happens if you don't win?
I'm still retiring.
Terry trying.
No, you don't want to go out like, hey, you gotta go out on top bragging about it. Now I do want to ask you this because at this show, there's a championship match to crown the first ever Mission Pro champion. At the Tournament of Hell, you were in the ring. I mean, Hell now has no fury. You in the ring just holding the belt. Had a nice picture of you doing that. So who you got winning the title?
Oh. Lacey.
Lacey?
Yeah.
All right. Pressure.
Ooh, who you thinking? Who you thinking?
I'm not giving my picks yet. I mean, I like them both, but I'm not. I don't know. Whoever wins is going to be a good champion for Mission Pro. It really doesn't matter who I'm picking. I mean, hey.
Tell us, Terry.
No, I can't do that right now. But I will say the person who will win the match is a great wrestler.
That's true.
They have been impressing. Had a good run in the tournament, and they made it to the final. So we'll see who the winner is on Friday. Next Friday. Yeah.
Next Friday.
Baby D, I also got to ask you this. You said you're an announcer. You can be an announcer. You can be a manager. No matter what, you're retiring next Friday. If there was a match with someone that you could have a match with.
Easy, I'll stop you right now. ODB. If they call me right now and say you can wrestle ODB, I will come back and wrestle ODB. Easy.
ODB's the one? She's the one to bring you back?
ODB's the one that will win me back. If anybody called me right now and was like, hey, look, and next summer I want you to wrestle ODB, I'm back like a flash. Don't worry about that.
Out of retirement.
And scratch out the retirement match, Thunder. We going for something else.
Keep that in mind. I love your energy, baby.
Yes.
I'm so sad now.
Me too.
Look, I got this poster. Baby D signed it right there.
Nice.
It's true. I did sign it. I signed like 50 other ones too, but I signed that one too.
This Friday, I'm gonna get one also. December 11th, Buda, Texas, Pinball's Kingdom. If you can't be there, you can watch it on Untitled Match Network. Sign up, you get 2 weeks for free.
Hey. I might have to sign up myself then. Let me watch my own matches. Hold on.
There you go.
Before we do our last,
I'm gonna sit up in the ring with my phone watching it.
That's okay.
Punch, kick. Oh snap! I see it on the video.
Great energy. I love it.
Even though she's retiring from the ring, she's not retiring from the wrestling world for us people, because you all need a little baby D in your life. Trust me.
That's true. You all need a little bit of sexy.
A little bit of sexy. Before we go to our last segment that we do, Nicole, Maddie, do you have any last things for Baby D? Baby D.
just wish you the best, regardless what you end up doing. It was great seeing the matches that I did see, even though I saw them late. But I just wish you the best, the best. We'll keep looking out for you, whether you're doing the announcement, management, or decide to come back in the ring and fight ODB.
Yeah, ODB got it, man. Look, I'm telling you, ODB is all the way.
Love
And
it.
I'm so tired.
Also, just want to say, we're obviously super bummed that you're retiring, but we're happy that you're still going to stay within the industry, stay within the community, and I just wish you the best of luck professionally and personally, and can't wait for the match. Well, I won't be there because my job, and I'm on a lot of no travel restrictions right now, so
I feel you, but you can catch it on Title Match Network.
exactly. That's where I'll be watching it.
I'll be watching from home.
Well, again, thank you so much for having this, taking the time or speaking to us, and we can't wait.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm excited. Thank y'all.
Oh,
It's
we're
fun.
not yet, baby. Before we leave, we do what is called a put yourself over moment. This is where you tell the people all about your social media, where they can find you. Promote yourself in the match. Cut a promo on Thunder Rosa if you want to. Tell her you're going to whoop her ass on next or anything that you got going on.
The podcast that I did this past week, like on Sunday, Thunder's going to get on there and talk about how she's going to drop kick me 18,000 times. First of all, Thunder, you got to be bigger than my thigh to drop kick me. Get with it, girl. Nah, in reality, though, I love Thunder, and I literally called and told her that. I was just like, bro, come on now. But we might be friends, but just know, Thunder, I will chop the shit out of you come Friday, okay? Like, hard. Like, you hit your friends harder, and I plan on hitting you harder, okay? No. But for real, so you can catch me on Twitter at BabyD2017, Instagram BabyD2017, or my Facebook is just Stacey Carpenter. It's cool. You can add me, but I say stupid stuff all the time, and I speak my mind, so just be prepared.
Oh, I'm about to go ask Stacey Carpenter to see it. We're gonna see what's going on. Oh man, I enjoyed this. I knew we was in what we were in for when we got Baby D on here. I'm glad it happened. Again, Mission Pro.
Perfect.
December 11th. 6 p.m. Maybe they do the pre-show. 7 p.m. the event starts. Buda, Texas. Pinball's Kingdom. Sign up on Untitled Match Network. You can get 2 weeks for free. It's a good deal. Automatically, just for signing up. Just put your email in, make a password. You get 2 free weeks off top. Whatever you do after them 2 weeks is on you. But we're with Baby D. We do appreciate it. I will be in the building. Everything works out to see your last match. We're going to take some pictures. You know, last time on, we didn't take no pictures, but we're going to take some pictures of your final match after you win and beat Thunder Rosa, because she said she's going to chop the shit out of you, Thunder Rosa. Maybe
it's true, I am.
Maybe you should come on and talk about it too, Thunder Rosa. I don't know. Nicole from Down for the Count joined us. Loved it. Maddie from Top Rope Squishy. And just tweet Baby D2017 and thank her for being a nurse and working every day. Because in these times right now, and these nurses, people working in the hospital, the things they're going through is very big. And we thank you for everything that you're doing right now.
Yes, thank you.
Thank y'all.
And like I always say, I'm Terry. And if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too sweet. Ooh, for a coach.